Hello everyone, today I am going to answer a question why truck dispatching became so difficult lately. So first of all, I have to say that truck dispatching on its own did not become more difficult. If you have taken one of our courses, you know that dispatching is not rocket science. Okay, you have to follow certain rules, you have to follow certain protocols, there is a load booking process, and if you do it right, it is not all that difficult. And nothing really has changed if we compare today with a year ago or 2 years ago. However, when people say it is difficult to dispatch trucks, they are referring to the current market conditions because freight market became very difficult to manage. Why is that? Well, very simple. There is a disbalance of available loads and available trucks. There are little volume for the loads and there is a large number of trucks available to transport these loads. That compresses the prices. So because all these trucks are fighting for very few loads that are available and they're willing to transport them at a very low rate. Now, why you as a truck dispatcher care at what rate your client is transporting the cargo? Well, it's very simple. If the rates are low, your client is unhappy. And in most cases, they will blame you as their dispatcher. Now, what can you do about it? Well, first and foremost, you have to communicate with your clients. That's essential. You need to talk to them. You need to tell them what's available. Okay, if in the radius of their location there are only 8 loads and they're not good, you need to let them know. Okay, you need to tell them what are the average market rates on the market. What is the US national average? For example, if they run with the dry van and their expectations to run for $2.50 a mile, but the US average is $1.80, well, then you have to let them know that that is the real rate that is being paid and accepted by motor carriers. And while you will try to book them a load for $2.50 a mile, and maybe you will get lucky and actually do book one, they cannot expect for such a high rate to be available to them consistently when, again, national average is showing something else. And if your client trusts you, then they will understand. They will understand what's going on, and they will just ask you to do your best. Now, another thing you can try to do as a truck dispatcher is look for some sort of creative solutions, creative strategies. Okay, so if your client is accustomed to running out and back, maybe you need to change something. Maybe your client needs to run in a triangle, or maybe your client needs to try going to the areas they didn't go to before. And by doing so, they may be able to compensate and make a higher rate per mile. So again, talk to your client. Communication is the key. You guys are on the same team. You need to talk to each other. You need to explain to your client what you see on the market. They should explain their concerns to you, and you have to come up with the plan which will allow you to survive during these difficult times. Once the market will change and rates go up, it's going to be much easier. It's going to be much easier for you to book loads. It's going to be much easier for your client to transport these loads, and it's going to be just a great situation for everyone. However, until then, you have to survive, and for that you have to communicate and come up with creative solutions. And with all that being said, we are going to wrap up this video, and I will see you next time.